Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. Uh, Last we left off, I may have failed the the challenge that I was doing. So let's hop back into this and see if we can get past this.
What the hell are you?
He said, I guess we have.
Okay, let's try this again. I fucking hate this.
I'm not hiding that dick.
He said,
I'm hiding that dick.
This one was hard enough in the last game.
Shut up! That's impossible. Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Paris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Paris Hilton! Unforgivable! Where would the weapon be? Where would the weapon be? This is the end.
Yeah, I might have a little time with sentence structure.
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
What are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
that's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
Seems like there's no dangerous items like that skewer in the churrasco earlier inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. Phew, I wouldn't have known. Could you have said the bun and the meat were also dangerous items?
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now? I'm using my right to remain silent.
This is not court. This is not the police.
There's no way that exists here. We need to confirm this now. So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over!
About that. Huh? Where did Monokuma go? I'm right here! I'm already eating it! Ah, a bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal. Oh, what is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
My, there's something inside the meat! Look what came out! Isn't that... Is that an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone. I got it. You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Gisa, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast-food-eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly, we should
I
first...
guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Go over the entire incident, and then I can prove Terra's crime. That's right. If we don't do that, how can... We can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
So finally it's come to this. My throb is chesting. Every case has one last feature to bring the class trial to an end. This is closing argument. This phase, you give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. Reproduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are where a number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic book using the truth panels provided. Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up one set. Inside that one set, there will be panels correctly panels placed among the incorrect panels. If you use up all the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. After that, if you fill all the holes, you will clear the challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed, but it will be difficult to complete with so many gaps, but once you fill some in, it will become much simpler. For those of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now then, when playing the solving closing argument, there is a certain trick. You must move the reticle onto the gap on each page. It will display hints at the top of the screen. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. Also, if you move the reticle onto the truth panel, it will display a hint as well. The hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together 2 hints and think carefully. Of course, don't forget that there will be a time limit. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright. See here. Everyone at the party is... At the party is... Okay. Storage room before the blackout. Same scene as the office room and the dining hall. At the office when the blackout occurred. Alright. Who do by who you see. Killer chained the light. Weapon hidden in. What did the killer do after exiting into the dark hallway? What did the killer obtain in the storage room? I heard it. Like it's guarding the old building entrance. Okay. Great. a storage room before the blackout. Closing the fire door. Also a room in the dining hall. At the office room when the blackout occurred. Goodbye, Casey. And then Ito under there. So, clear chain of light. Right. What's hidden in? What did the killer do after exiting? After exiting into the dark hallway. And then was the killer chained in the storage room? Boom. Last stop. Weapon was hidden in. Boom. At the office room. Okay. Then storage room. 10 p.m. Storage room stop. So that means we go there.
Here's everything that happened in this
Booyah!
case. Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us.
Oh.
Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there. If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime. Especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food. Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura? That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
But you did.
Would never.
It seems this is the end.
I did pretty good.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops! I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
I missed this. Yes. So what's his death look like?
Correct!
That's right. This time, the blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Toigami is Teru Hanamura.
No.
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying a Ponce like him is the one who killed Byakuya? But why? Why did you kill him?
You've
It was
got
a mistake.
wrong.
I'm telling you, just a mistake. I was trying to save you guys.
Hey,
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop, what do you mean?
I
I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard weird laughter in the dining hall. When I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty putting a knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and messed with the air conditioner timers. Plus, he was just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened,
I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, remember to like and subscribe and come back to see more, because I'd love to have you back here. I'm really enjoying this game. I like that I know nothing about what's going on, because it makes it a little more challenging, a little more fun. So it's exciting. Anyway, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the